We can promise magic.
To everyone watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG, and that game is Guild Wars 3. Glad you all agree. Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter right now. Thank you.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces. Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October! And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervenakos. Now this is pod racing.
Are born, and losers annihilated. My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Sebulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape!
few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Your ex? Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, Asiello. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting town.
We're all fuck-ups. Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in Villa Sapara. Kill them all!
Hey, it's me.
There he is!
Shit. This is not gonna blow over, Cielo! You fucked with the Chinese mafia! Just take it easy.
That's... You're...
Madam Sue? You play the part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the cries, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice. Once you're inside, there's no surrender.
That's Pai Chan!
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on PC in early access. Here's a new look.
Few survive the land of dragons. But some seek more than survival. They fight. They adapt. They build. They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion and forging their legend.
skies will clot. Our shedding seeds made piles of rot. Odion's cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. 3 virtues known, not all recast. For wrath, and doom, and death are last. Find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
Welcome to Brook Hollow Park.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the Collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of. Destined to be feared for what I am. It is my fate. I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm. But at last, their debt is due. Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, the film is the talking. That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey. Merci and panache kalis.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest. Who's that? What? Wait, that's Billy from Saw? Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
Years have passed since the genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick. A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die. Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy. The spiral bleeds ever deeper. Let the games begin.
Our war's end approaches. Humanity's fate will be determined by one final sacrifice. We are ready to bleed, Bearer. Are you?
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
Lords of the Fallen 2, wishlist now.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence
Intelligence was just briefed of a Separatist fleet massing in the Seralonis system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Fennec?
Port Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together. We work with all kinds of folks. Ex-separatists, ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job. There we go!
General Skywalker.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
Oh, shit! The box. Please.
What the hell?
You don't give up easy, eh? Well, neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil?
They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentius's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe we aren't so different after all.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson. Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us. I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, hath perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Let me
yeah, but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie. 3 makes it a murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer.
Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it.
If only there was someone who could take charge. Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
We've received an urgent call from Aleph, James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with a matter most sensitive, and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult. All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they were. Sleeper, awaken!
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Maybe this is all a brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edgerunners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon. You know it's all for nothing. Still you press on.
Obsession! Step to the dream!
Take your time. Enjoy.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
後のことは仲間に託す。俺たちはどうすれば報われるんだ。
この目で奴らが捧げた命の夢を見届け。
ありがとう。ごめん。さよなら。
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience. Set in Monaco and the French Riviera, where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide, this is Clutch from Maverick Games.
We have 2 drivers dead. 3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started. I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
The dead won't rise, but their sons will. Plant fear or respect. You'll harvest one.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine.
show I mentioned we'll have lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well. This next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide. 6 total so far. Each case, husband and wife found shredded. People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby. Sheriff? I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Oh no, I don't look human.
His lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless. See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
That's right, Bigby is finally back! And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
지금 넥서스 섹터 방향으로 가는 외선 순환 열차가 들어오고 있습니다.
The outer Circle Line train bound for Nexus sector is now arriving. Please wait for everyone to exit before boarding.
Evie!
I'm listening.
The Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done, but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter VI was released in June 2023. What's ahead? This is Street Fighter VI Year 4.
Street Fighter VI is already entering Year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon. Fascinating.
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, Director of Street Fighter VI, and Hamaguchi-san, Director of Square Enix.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter VI has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing this special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
ティファはですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter VI.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
そして今日はまだお見せできないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
Tifa's fight is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. And we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. Frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will, a star fell. A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered. awakening mighty weapons to stand against the celestial threat. Now, hope endures in those who fight.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime. You're mine. I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day.
Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
Save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
Never would have made it this far without you guys. And I won't let you down. I promise.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で、発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms. And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you who continue to believe in this story and waited for this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため、それぞれの決意と向き合います。
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey, the resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate form. Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me in Welcome to the Stage, the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do. As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai, Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes, each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. It needs a disciplined combat regiment. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle. Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in peace.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra, Vincent can transform into the Galleon Beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows him to rapidly close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FITS system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, FITS gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, we better take a look.
Get the cannon back online, now!
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
All platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiryu-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
I have many, many wares. May your feet find good trails.
Lysara Caverns is a 3-boss dungeon in Season 1 of Midnight. Inside, Branch trolls sacrifice Witherbark captives to power their necromancy, all in the name of a monstrous dire troll at the heart of the dungeon. Lysara Caverns is a 3-boss dungeon in Season 1 of Midnight. Inside, Vile Branch trolls sacrifice Witherbark captives to power their necromancy, all in the name of a monstrous dire troll at the heart of the dungeon. Murogen and his reanimated pet Necrax use a bag full of tricks to capture victims for their master Vordaza. Flanking Spear. Murogen will jump behind the tank and attack them with a vicious spear attack. This will knock you back and apply a bleed. Make sure you turn to face him and prepare a defensive for this. Infected Pinions. Necrack pierces all players with festering feathers, applying a disease that lasts for 30 seconds. Murogen and his reanimated pet Necrax use a bag full of tricks to capture victims for their master Vordaza. Flanking Spear. Murogen will jump behind the tank and attack them with a vicious spear attack. This will knock you back and apply a bleed. Make sure you turn to face him and prepare a defensive for this. Flanking Spear. Murogen will jump behind the tank and attack them with a vicious spear attack. This will knock you back and apply a bleed. Make sure you turn to face him and prepare a defensive for this. Infected Pinions. Necrax pierces all players with festering feathers, applying a disease that lasts for 30 seconds. Dispel this where available. These will also break any freezing traps still on the ground. Freezing Trap. Murogen throws traps at the players, which, if triggered, will incapacitate you in an ice block for 8 seconds. If a trap is broken by an infected pinion, it leaves a patch of ice on the ground. Avoid these for now, as we'll need them later. Fetid Quillstorm. Necrax will fly to a location and do a burst of dark energy to anyone within 10 yards. After this, quills will fall to the ground, dealing damage to anyone in a 3-yard range. Avoid the big circles and then dodge the little ones. Barrage. These for now, as we'll need them later. By an infected triggered will incapacitate you in an ice block for 8 seconds. If a trap is broken by an infected pinion, it leaves a patch of ice on the ground. Avoid these for now, as we'll need them later. Fetid Quillstorm. Necrax will fly to a location and do a burst of dark energy to anyone within 10 yards. After this, quills will fall to the ground, dealing damage to anyone in a 3-yard range. Avoid the big circles and then dodge the little ones. Barrage. Murogen picks a target and fires a frontal cone of arrows at them, slowing them and pushing them back. If you're targeted with this, make sure you don't get pushed into a trap and otherwise stay in one lane so the rest of the group can avoid the cone. Carrion Swoop. Necrax picks a target and charges towards them, dealing damage to any player in the way and knocking them upwards. This is where we want to use the frost traps from earlier. If you are the player selected, you want to stand in this and trigger a freezing trap so that you become an ice block. When Necrax hits your block, he'll be stunned and you'll be broken free. When the ice block is broken, it'll leave behind a patch of ice. Make sure to try to kill them at the same time, because if you kill Necrax first, Murogen will resurrect him. When you kill Murogen first, Necrax will enrage. The second encounter features Vordaza, the Vile Branch's Master of Souls. She distills the suffering of her victims into raw necrotic energy. So, Vordaza pulls the life from her target and absorbs healing done for the duration of this cast. Plan your defenses around this. Rest Phantoms. Vordaza summons one phantom per player that fixate and walks towards their target. If a phantom reaches a player, it explodes for massive damage in a 3-yard radius and leaves behind a puddle of necrotic energy on the ground. Each phantom will also do a small burst of damage to all players and leave behind a stacking dot that lasts 3 seconds. The goal is to walk 2 phantoms into each other to avoid the big damage hit on a single player. Try to stagger this so the dot doesn't overwhelm your healer. Unmake. This is a frontal that deals heavy damage and knocks players back. Dodge it as it rotates. Necrotic Convergence. After every second cast of Rest Phantoms, Vordaza will shield herself and run to the center of the room, where she pulses damage and spawns dangerous orbs. Nuke her shield quickly so you can interrupt this cast and enter intermission, all while making sure to dodge the orbs. Withering Miasma. Throughout the full duration of the fight, pulsing necrotic damage hits the entire party. The final boss is Raktul, an undead dire troll bound to Vordaza. Fueled by tormented souls, it's up to us to stop him from destroying Zul'Aman. Spirit Breaker. This is a 3-hit combo on the tank that knocks you back with the final hit, leaving a pool of necrotic energy on the ground. Use a defensive here and try to place these puddles together and out of the way. Death-Gorged Vessel. Raktul is an AoE burst of damage to all players to get the final hit, destroying Zul'Aman. Spirit Breaker. This is a 3-hit combo on the tank that knocks you back with the final hit, leaving a pool of necrotic energy on the ground. Use a defensive here and try to place these puddles together and out of the way. Death-Gorged Vessel. Raktul does an AoE burst of damage to all players, followed by a rain of necrotic splatters on the ground. Avoid these circles. Crush Souls. Raktul targets 3 players and leaps on top of them in succession. Each player landed on spawns a Soulbind totem that damages and snares them, pulling them closer for more damage done. Try to move these circles under the boss so they're tightly clumped together for cleave damage. The second set of totems in each cycle has to die a boss so they're that damages and snares them, pulling them closer for more damage done. Try to move these circles under the boss so they're tightly clumped together for cleave damage. The second set of totems in each cycle has to die especially fast, as the intermission follows shortly after. Soul-Rending Roar. This acts as the intermission for the fight. All players will be thrown back across the bridge and into the spirit realm, where they suffer shadow damage every second, stacking every 4 seconds. You want to run back along the bridge, dodging the restless souls that will root you if you come in contact with them. There are also 6 malignant souls who will grant you a stacking damage, healing, and movement speed buff at 25% per stack for a max of 150%. You can interrupt their cast with Interrupt, Soft CC, or displacement spells like Typhoon. Any Soulbind totems that are still alive when Raktul unleashes his roar will explode for massive party-wide damage. By using these tips, you'll be ready to take down Vordaza and her Vile Branch before they can destroy.
The Twilight's blade are sabotaging our lumber yard again. Save what light wood you can find and hit them back hard.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five,
Ashura,
4,
Rakazun.
3,
I am
2,
blessed to be here
1.
to prowl with me. I have used the shadows to see inside the cavern. I have seen my people dead, alive, or both. Resist. Yes, resist. And yet, the void still grows.
Another Witherback. Another bag of coin for Murojin.
He be the one bringing my people here. Keep out of his way. For now. Overcome this trial. Win my faith.
Who be stealing my kin? Who be letting Alazi's little kittens go? The void still grows. What does my eagle spy with her shiny eyes? A trespasser, an interloper, but you won't take my prey from me.
Overcome this trial. Win.
If I don't get you, never. For the heart. Put them down, Netra. The killing blow. You won't. Get them, Netra. Throw them in front. With me! Right on target!
Resist.
Negra! Fly! Where's the blood flow? If I don't get you, Necra! No!
A good kill, Hashura. And I rescued all that was still alive. But why did Murojin bring them here? The kidnapping won't stop until we get to the root of the evil. Follow me. That not be natural. And the energy flowing into it. This is hex magic. Using the souls of the dead in powerful magic spells. I hope this is not why they brought my king here. Overcome this trial. Win my overcome this trial. Win my faith. It be worse than we thought. How many of my people have died here? Resist. Yes, resist. And yet, the voice still grows. Resist. Yes, resist. And yet, the voice still grows. What's she doing? She's rending the souls, twisting them, feeding them to that monster. There are souls still that we can save. You confront her, I'm gonna release all the souls I can find.
Overcome this trial. Win my faith.
What's this? New souls for my experiments? The soul be forfeit. This affliction will come. So, make them suffer. Tormented from beyond his grave. Andakatas no shada, Tezulo namraka, Nehude, Nehude. You cannot stand against a vile branch. Affliction. Go, make them suffer. Accomplish nothing. Rak'tul will still rise.
There'll still be many angry souls. I will keep them busy and keep them from feeding the monster. But the monster be up to you.
Overcome this trial. Win my faith. Yes, was his. And yet, the void still grows. Overcome this trial. Win my favor.
What have you done?
Be careful. He seems powerful and unstable.
Overcome this trial. Overcome this trial.
the vile branch gone, we with the bark all be sleeping a little safer. For now, we will always be looking over our shoulders at the vile branch. Come back with me. The chief be having a reward for you.
For now.
Mm-hmm.